We are back. This is fantastic tutorial where we're covering many options and how to manipulate your data set and do advanced scientific visualization. So previous video, this was our endpoint. Now we extracted a surface, then we created this this array of points spaced regularly. And now let's do something a little bit more random. Okay, mask the points and use different points in a random way. So I will show you that. But before doing that, let me address something that probably is stupid, but many people ask me that, and sometimes also I found that problem. And it's just something aesthetic visualization, but the technique also can be useful. And in the previous video, I was trying to show you that, but it wasn't that the right moment. This is the right moment to show you the technique. So look at what's happening here. That we have these two data sets, and when I put this one on top of the other, you have this visual effect. Now this just visualization. You put the other, but let's say that you only want to see, or you want, okay, so you only want to see one, you hide it. But if you put it, for whatever reason, you have this, and you want to get this block not intersecting the other, there is a technique to do so, okay? And let me show you. So the idea is that we need to shift this surface, okay, using the normals, and we're going to move it away a small distance so you don't have any more that effect. So to do so, we're going to use this filter that actually I mentioned. No, we're not going to use it. Actually, I'm going to introduce this filter, and we need to compute normals. Okay, so you have your workflow there, so filters, and let's go normals. So see that normals are not available, and it's telling you that data must be BTK poly data. So remember at the beginning I mentioned, always read these messages. Sometimes you need to use different filters to make other filters available. This is the case that we need to use extract surface. Okay, so we extract the surface, put it there. Okay, and now in this one, filter search, I can compute the normal, surface normal, and there you go. So we have our normals, so plot it there, and now we use this one to shift away now this surface a little bit so we can have a nicer visualization. How do we do that? And actually, let me put here solid color, and let me put the color, this one. So this is the issue that we have. It's a visual issue, that's all. So let's apply this one. Okay, so there you have the filter. Okay, so we're warping by a vector. The vector, what vector? Normals. We just compute it, and then we need to use this scale factor. Okay, so see that we have 1. So actually, it should be -1 to have it, but it's moving now with the normal. So see that it's too much, -1, and now you can get an idea. Some other stuff that we can do is this. Let me put 0, 1. Okay. And see that visual effect. We don't have it anymore, but probably 0, 1 is too much. Let's put something smaller. So something that is barely, that you can see barely with your eye, but still a little bit large. So let me put 0, 5. And still you have something there, 0, 1, and there you go. Well, maybe we still see that effect there, that visual, and that is problem solved. Now you can have a nicer visualization. So there you go, introduce that technique. Okay, so let's forget about that. I digress a little bit, or probably, let me use this one. Let me put 0, and 0 is exactly the same as the previous one. And to show you, the other technique now, because we have this uniform spacing. So the other technique that I want to show you, go search, and you will have a filter here called mask point. And remember that you have the Python documentation if you want to know more. And basically, if I put this there, bam, 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 Okay, sorry, I chose the wrong one. Mask point. Okay, vertices, random, and there you go. So now it is choosing vertices, but let me go here. That it is not creating new vertices, okay? It is just taking the nodes that you have there and it's doing the masking there in those nodes. So here, when you do this mask, also you have, you know, the maximum number and so on. So this one 0, it will take all points, and then different auctions. So I invite you to play with all these auctions. Random sampling, it will take random points. It's not going to add new points. It is using the nodes, of your triangulation or whatever the element you have. Instead, this technique that we put here, the other one, this one, yes, it is adding new nodes, okay, because it's slicing the surface. So that is the ways you want to add those new nodes. And you can use Python to create that, something more random that you can use with this mask, okay? But in any case, it's good enough, this one. No, I don't waste time in that. So here, let's say that I want to select just 500 points, put 500 points there, and there you have these 500 points, or let's do less, 100 points. Now let me go here as usual. Let me put my sphere there to get that reference where scenes are being released. No, apply. I put 1. Let me put 0.02. And this is, no, it's too small, 0.04. And there you go. So now we're going to release from those points. I'm not going to release the streamlines. You get the idea what is going to happen. But this is it, okay? Let me change here, for instance, if I go now to 1,000 points, it will take 1,000 points, and you have all these options for sampling there. And so feel free to play with all these options. There's a lot of stuff there. Here, and there you go. Okay, and what I want to do now, so I show you this. You can release from these streamlines. Okay, and actually, yeah, I will release my streamlines here. So mask point, so should be here and in this one. So let me go search, because streamlines with custom source here. So this is my input and this is my seed source. Surface streamlines, and I chose the wrong one. So war mask points. Okay, so too many points. So let me put just 200 points. Okay, so let's be sure. Input is this one, and my seed source is this one. Okay, perfect. And this one, and I don't want the triangulation. There you go. So we have our streamlines there now. And same idea, sometimes you can see that a streamlines, when you move, you don't see some streamlines, or you see the button. The technique that I showed you in the video, now that's just push it away a little bit. It applies also here, okay? And okay, so this is one. Let me put here 0.2. Okay, so what I want to have is the reference, and I only want this forward. Okay, and let me restrict it also here. So now I want my reference to know where does it start and so on. So that's very easy. Well, actually we already have it here. So there is your reference. But let me do something that, let me put this one, and I want this one. I don't want this one to be that. I want this to be, for instance, a square. And I want to fill it. Okay, so you get the idea. That will be, what will represent the tape, all points. Okay, and let me scale 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 1. And there you go. So this one, let me make it 0, 5, probably is that one, I think. No, it will be this one, 0, 5. Yep. 0, 1. Okay, this one doesn't do anything. Yeah, because it's flat. And let me show you, well, also probably you now have idea. Okay, and now let me put, so let me do 0, 5, 0, 2, and 0, 5. Like, so that would be my tape. So there you go. So you have it there, your reference, your kind of the tape, but see that what is happening here, it is now same issue now with the visualization. So somehow I need to make this normal to the surface. The issue here is that because that one, see that it's not normal to the surface. So I need to make it normal to the surface, and probably if I have that visualization problem, I can apply this technique warp to push it away a little bit. So let's do that. It's straightforward. Okay, and okay, my problem, like, look at that, when you create this this glyph, okay, remember that you have orientation. In this case, we don't have access to the normal. We need the normal. Where are my normals? Glyph, surface, this is this glyph. Okay, now this one should, I have normals here, so this one should see the normals. Warp by vector, mask point. Okay, if a minute. Okay, glyph, orientation array. Okay, probably because arrow. Okay, reset the degrees, scalar array. Strange that I don't see my normals. Let me go here. Let me add here, and strange. I have the normals there. I don't have it in the other. Okay, doesn't matter. So as I mentioned, no safety net. Things happens. So this one, it was 0, 2, 0, 1. Okay, so let's use the same parameters here. 0, 2 and 0, 1. Okay, then I want there to D, I want a square and its fill. There you go. And you have it there. And what I'm missing, okay, so this one, let me put it 1, this one also. So there you go. By the way, yeah, now also I need to apply some rotation. So 0.1. Okay. Okay, this one doesn't do anything because I have the normal. So what would be this one probably, 90. I'm using the wrong one, so select the right one. This one is not doing anything as expected, so let me rotate here. No, it's not that one. Will be this one. And there you go. So you still have, like in the previous case, now that small issue that the visualization, so you just can move it away, shift it away a little bit. In this case also you can get your way around using the translate here. If I will recall now, in this case it's not that one, I rotated, it should be okay. And now this one, okay, yeah, it will be this one after the rotation. So you put it a little bit, okay, also it's negative, and there you go. So probably was too much the distance, yeah, so let me put it to 10. No, it's probably, there you go. So another way, but usually it's better to use this option, warp by vector. And there you go. So you have your streamlines, very nice. Now you curve vectors, let's call it like that. And then you have this square that represents the starting point. And at this point, well, I gave you a lot of tools, a lot of ways to do visualization. We still need to do some other stuff now, but this is regarding the streamlines, now surface streamlines. This is very cool. Let's do something even much nicer here. So we have this string tracer, and I release, from where do I release? So my mask point. Okay, this one. Okay, let me erase this one, and we have this glyph that is surface. Okay, so it's released from this one. And okay, I don't want to use the max point now because there are not many, so I will use this one. So release here. So filters. So input will be surface normal. Okay, so and source surface normal. I want you only forward surface streamlines, and there you go. Well, it's put in everything, but you get here the idea. It shows the wrong pipeline, but yeah, there you go. Then we can go here and let me go fix, open the no, it's not render, apply, map scalars. Okay, and you can do your comparison. And actually, let me go here, let me close here and open the streamlines load state, and let me use this one, and there you go. So all these steps that I show you, so that we can reproduce this. Okay, so we have the streamline there. You can extract your vortex course, put your oil lines, curve vectors, the tape there, and this part now, the background, in case you didn't know that. So you go here. Okay, let me do it here. See that you can select, you can get gradient. You have the default that is already cool, but you can just choose something even cooler. These two colors, this and this, and there you have. So that's it. Okay, I think we cover a lot in the streamlines. So yeah, probably is the best way to visualize all these streamlines, but yeah, we cover all the filters that we have available here. Okay, every single. So I felt that I didn't have an application for this one, but I already show you, and in next video I will show you something, another cool one using this. So that's all for this video. Thank you very much, and see you next time. Bye.